about to give the end of year, even though it's February, and I know, I get it, the end of year presentation of the HiMyNameIsDan brand. The strategic plan presentation ultimate edition for HiMyNameIsDan 2026. Please take your seats, grab yourself a drink. There's some biscuits in the back. Is Google Slides a bit more upmarket than PowerPoint now? PowerPoint feels like it's an old thing now, right? Anyway, the strategic plan presentation ultimate edition. What is this all about? Well, oh no, I remember that. This is a representation of the year. The summary of the HiMyNameIsDan brand is what I would I just realized what I'm putting it. Over in the far right there, we got good morning streams, which lasted some time, but then they went away. But they were good morning streams for a little bit. I think they were more or less at the start of the year. I'm not sure about the road. I think this was like a long road to a journey. A journey? I think that's where I was going for. It was a journey, but there's still a long road ahead of us. I think that's the metaphor I was going for. I don't know what that guy's there. Sure, I probably should have put at least one of the cats, but maybe not Flute Cat. Flute Cat was just a request that you kept going on and on about it until I eventually succumbed to pressure, and then I lost all the files. I definitely should have put something where I was losing files here or something, like someone hit delete or something. Content warning. Yeah, no, I like content warning, but that was just like a small... I'm not saying it was a small street. It was like a small piece of a big... I'm trying to go for overall. I didn't include everything. I just kind of did a quick summary. Why is everyone mad at me when I make these things? I'm pretty proud of this. I think this is the greatest thing I've ever made, especially this year. He's made it this year, joke. 2025 was promising, but it was inconsistent. And that's wholly my fault because I'm the most inconsistent person you'll ever meet in your entire life. There is more we can do. We can do better. We can make the streams great again, but we can also make the videos great again. So what can we do? So I'm going to go through the first section, which I can't remember, is the main channel. It's the main channel. Not sure about the picture. Maybe it's like that's the feeling. Was that the feeling I want you to get when you watch the videos on the main channel? Is to feel like she does? Anyway, the main channel is the primary focus this year. I am putting a lot of time into making a lot more videos for the main channel. I would like to get a new video out every month or so, depending on how big the video is, of course. I am making one at the moment. We'll get to that in a second. But yes, I want to get one at least out. I want to break my record of maybe 4 to 5 full-length videos was the maximum I've ever done in my entire life, I think. Or 3 is the maximum I've done in a year. I want to try beat that record. Maybe we can even double it. Maybe go 6. But yes, sometimes I'll be doing live streams, and then the live streams are kind of going to be part of a video from the main channel and stuff like that. I'm going to duck now. The videos won't just be about small, in brackets, details in games. Right, so I am not trying to be like any Austin or any of those green screen, even though now I have technically got a green screen, or any of those green screen YouTubers that I told you about, who I think I've studied the formula on how they get a lot of views, even though now I've kind of done the green screen thing. I'm not trying to do the green screen thing, but I've studied the formula and it does work. You'll see what I mean when it gets released, because that's the best way to say it instead of saying it. I'm writing what I think will make an interesting 20 to 30 minute video. Cool stuff, Dan. I don't know why I put that in there, but yeah, that's kind of fucking obvious, I guess. Cooler thumbnails. I took a course, not really a professional course, but I decided I wanted to get really good at art. I spent a lot of time during Christmas or post-Christmas, let's just say, trying to get better at digital art, or getting better at making thumbnails, essentially. Again, as you said, yeah, show, don't tell. I'm telling you, but I will show you. Next bit. Editing is my best friend. Why did I put that in there? Okay, I'm trying to remember all of this. I put that in there because I'm not very good at writing. I'm not very good at thumbnails. I'm not very good at voiceovers. I'm not very good. I don't think I'm that funny, but some people tell me I am. But I think I'm very, very good at editing, or I've gotten better at it as time gone on. I think it's the one thing that I think is like a strength, rather than all the other stuff that I need to make good videos. So I'm using that as it's more of like a reassurance to myself. I know it sounds really fucking sad. Yeah, inspirational text to yourself. That's exactly what that was. Was I drunk when I wrote this? I think I was just saying, you're great. You're gonna do fine, man. This is just self-sabotage the presentation. This is just a presentation of a very lonely man who's just going through a lot of stuff. So that's the main channel. Moving on, live content. What are these fucking pictures that I put up? Thursday is streaming day. It is only Thursday. It is only one day in a week. I've gotten to the point where I thought I could do 4. I thought I could do 3. I thought I could do 2. And then I went back to 3. And then I went back to 2. And then there was a Monday's edition for a little bit. And then there was a Saturday morning and Sunday morning edition for a bit. I've realized, and I've had a more or less a talk with myself, an inspirational text, or inspirational talk with myself, more or less, that Thursday is my main streaming day. Why am I just doing one day a week? Because it's possible. It's only possible, and I feel like it's the right thing to do. Current situation, it's the right thing to do at the moment. Especially because I want to do a lot of primary stuff on the main channel. Until once the house move happens, streams will increase. Once I have a bigger place and there's more room to do stuff and it's not intrusive of other people who live with me and things like that, then I will increase the streams. I don't know what days I'm going to do. We could bring back Monday. Why not? I don't think I feel like doing a Monday one, but we can bring back certainly Wednesdays and maybe a weekend stuff. But it's only until the move happens, which will happen this year. That's live content. There's still more. Why was I thinking a rabbit and a carrot? Is it like, oh, getting the carrot? You're always chasing the carrot? I mean, I'm chasing the carrot all day, every day. Live content. One-off streams are back. This is more to do with what we're doing. A little bit more detail. One-off streams are back. If something sticks, I'll carry on doing it next week. So I might do a one-off, as in I only do it, you know, I'm just doing this today. But if it works, and we like it, and we wanted to keep it going, we'll keep it going. There'll be more one-off stuff. More special streams are happening. Series playthroughs will still happen, but not all the time and not back to back. The problem with me doing series playthroughs right now is because, as I said, I'm only doing Thursdays. And as we saw with Mass Effect, it took me the entire year to play 3 Mass Effect games, which is fair enough. And that was fine. I enjoyed my time doing that. But I'm just not currently in the setup and the schedule to do full-on playthroughs and stuff. No, it didn't break me. It didn't. I enjoyed the fuck out of it. I loved it. I'm so glad I actually got to play it. It's just that it felt longer playing it because I didn't do as many streams a week doing it. I feel like if I was doing 3, maybe 4 times a week streaming, sure, I would do like entire series playthroughs easily, he says. Entire series playthroughs. For the sake of streams, we must move house. Why are you moving house? Well, let me tell you. I want to go 3 times a week streaming. Oh, okay. Well, this has 3 bedrooms and a lovely hallway. Maybe you can do your twitching over there in the corner, you fucking weirdo. So the whole main focus with this is I want to do streams where we kind of have, this is a special stream. Every week is going to be something different, more or less. We're going to feel like it's a different thing. There'll be odd occasions like next week and the week after where it's like, I'm going to play a game, but it'll take me 2 streams to complete it. So I want to play more of those games where it's shorter. I can get through a lot more games while we're in this schedule. But it allows me to play more stuff. And then we can do some special stuff, special one-offs around it and stuff. And I think that works better. I just think it works a lot better in a way. Media share. I will get back to media share because we haven't done media share in a while. So I'm reopening. I mean, it's still open, but I'm reopening the media share vault. We will have more media share and stuff since we're doing kind of one-offs and things like that. Media share, I want to get back into. It does make sometimes good shorts content. If we're thinking from a business decision, which I've completely forgotten that this was a business presentation. Now I've completely forgotten about it. Movie nights, I've spoken about that before. Retro games, I have a couple of ideas in mind for retro games. What have we done here? Jesus Christ. Hi, my name is Dan Live YouTube channel will have stream highlights, not just the full streams. YouTube shorts will come out there too. Yes, so this is something I tried to do, or I wanted to experiment with. I ended up putting the whole entire streams on the HiMyNameIsDan Live YouTube channel. Didn't really work because no one watches live streams, especially replayed live streams, as much as they do watch streams. So I'm going back to making edits. I did a little bit of editing with the live stuff last year and stuff. I did a couple of videos, but I'm deciding whether it's... We'll see. It'll be a mixture of kind of like not out of context clips or whatever, but like, you know what I mean? Like maybe something I talk about in streams and stuff like that. I just want to end up making more of that stuff and putting it out on live channel and stuff. So that stuff will be there. You can still watch streams on YouTube as well as Twitch. We'll still have the stuff here. We'll still have the clips. That's all still happening. Okay. Pretty simple. That not a lot's changing on that side of things, but either way. Thank you for watching. Here's a picture of Kerrygold Pure Irish Butter, because I hope, I'm trying to remember what I did these. I hope the presentation was buttery smooth for you. There you go. That took me way too long to go through for the amount of time it took me to actually make that. Before you hold your horses and go, wow, hang on a minute, Dan. You obviously took some hours to do that. You're going to be shocked to learn this now. It took me a grand total of about 12 minutes. I think it was about 12 minutes. Yet I don't remember what I put in there at the same time.